Dude, setting up multi-streaming is actually quite the pain in the ass. I'm telling you right now. So what we're doing now is we're just making sure everything is running, and it should be. I think we actually finally got Instagram up, I think. So we'll see. It kind of just froze, which is kind of hilarious. I don't know what's going on there. But you know, is it like lag or what's going on here? I'm not really sure. It's very strange. Anyways, we're just gonna keep on going and hope for the best. Thank goodness, at least the title has changed. And I think we're recording also. Yep, that's good too. So things are kind of going, I think. So let's cross our fingers, man. There's like a million things that could go wrong with this setup. Oh my gosh. And I don't blame. I mean, Streamlabs, like, it kind of tries to consolidate all this stuff, but boy, trying to get like Instagram going is not easy, because you have to leave a browser window open and TikTok and whatever, and then Streamlabs, it's like, okay, it's trying to change the title on me. It keeps trying to go back to 3.23, and I'm like, what is it doing? All right, what the hell is going on? Now the game won't launch. What the heck? Okay, finally. Good grief. All right, we're just optimizing shaders. Hold on to your butts, because optimizing shaders, man. Let's go. Oh yes. Get my display on the screen. Good grief. Hello? Black screen? Come on. Oh my god. We're getting all the problems of a production studio all at the same time. We're still in Vulkan, right? You should be. Yeah. Hello? Okay, there we go. Hello? Okay, we're good. We are good. I don't know what's wrong with freaking Instagram. Is that how it's supposed to be? What is it supposed to look like? Broadcast was created, video streaming is received. Is this supposed to be, is this like a live preview of what it looks like? Because it doesn't look very live to me. We won't know. I guess we're not gonna know until we go in. All right, everybody, let's get in there. PTU. But first, let's create our persona. I say, still gonna use operator 3B. We got our guy here. Operator 3B is ready to go here. Let's change his hair. Supposedly new haircuts, right? Let's see what we got. In fact, let's get the live camera view. Ready, set, calibrate. Hello? Hello? It's not calibrating. Where's my camera? Oh shoot. That's not good. Leave. Okay, first of all, let's just check. Head tracking. Yes. Camera. Baseware device is my let's see, MJPEG. Let's go with. Okay. Let's calibrate. Oh my god, how do you get this to work? What the fuck is happening? Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch and then switch back. I feel like it just like froze my camera. Damn, why does this happen? Why do you guys be throwing all these bugs at me like right now? Alright, let's see what happens. 3B. Now we're gonna go pull the camera again. Okay. The camera froze. So what we do is we're gonna pull the power from the camera. Pull the power from the VoIP camera. So, all right, I'm gonna be like reaching over the machine, so you don't want to see this. It'll take me like 30 seconds to like pull it. So here we go. Okay, doing crazy surgery here. Pulling the plug, and then putting the plug back in. There. Now. There we go. Now we go to option. Oh my god. Etsy, why do you do this to me? No. Okay, relaunching PTU. Why? Why does this always happen? Dude, I'm almost convinced that multi-streaming is just not worth it, because everything is just like is like held together with like Scotch tape. Okay, we're gonna try this. We're gonna try this again. We're gonna relaunch into the app and hope for the best. Okay. Let's look at the latest patch notes, by the way. Pulling up the browser here. robertsbasicindustry.com. Okay, let's go look at the telemetry page. By the way, the telemetry page almost never works. Like, I've been in the game so much, and it still says that it doesn't have any data for me. I'm like, okay, sure. Yeah. Not really. Community spectrum. Let's go take a look. So in 4.2, we have a bunch of, 4.2, all backers. So PTU now is open to everybody. And what are we going to be testing today? Stormbreaker. So the big event, which is literally just PvP, because, you know, whatever CIG designs ends up turning into a murder hobo fest, and I get that a lot. CIG, let me re-emphasize, a lot of players just want space exploration, beautiful things to look at, beautiful places to go, and they don't want to be pulling out their cameras and then like looking around and then getting like nailed in the head with a sniper round, or getting nuked by a bomber that just comes by and just, you know, that's all they do. They just laugh and fly away. And that's like, for a lot of people, I mean, I haven't quite experienced that myself. I don't know. I tend to gravitate towards areas where I know there aren't events, because I know that's where all the trolls go. So we're like, okay, let's go somewhere else because then we know that stuff is actually going to work or be less populated. And that's kind of it's been my strategy. So in that case, it's like people who like to play due to space exploration, you know, in other games, they find that Star Citizen is like insanity. And they don't want to deal with other people getting in the way of them enjoying the experience. All the stuff that you see that everybody loves looking at, the whole wallpaper simulator kind of thing, it only happens when you're not getting shot at, you know? Oh, okay, we're good. We're good. All right, here we go. It's working again. Nah. Okay, let's fix our hair. I don't know. I'm not sure about these hairstyles, man. I think we can kind of go with something like this closer crop, or you know, maybe this dude is a little bit closer to what we kind of look like, you know. Actually, my hair is not that white anyway. You know, I kind of dyed my stuff, so let's fix this. Let's get the roots back to. I'm gonna say my roots are like light or anything, but the tips. Yeah, man. Yeah. All right, we'll go with that. What do you say? Hmm? Looking pretty good. Or shall we go with operator 4B? Let's go. This dude, I mean, he's kind of he just sort of looks like a variation of operator 3. So I need to maybe screw around with the face a little bit, you know. It's time for me to. Did they actually add some people? Because man, these guys look the same, dude, and I haven't been able to kind of make the sort of characters I want because they all look sort of. They're just sort of like all manner of genetic freaks. They also took them. They took like actual normal people and then they smooshed them together and then they just sort of got the worst of everything put together. So I was like, okay, I can't quite make the one I want. And you know, maybe I can do a full head blend in a way. I just gotta figure out who's the right one to do a full blend. Damn, there's just not. It's just not. No. Is there anything that isn't like an absolute freak of nature? Damn, dude. Like seriously, dudes, just go get like a Getty photographer, go to a thing, get to a modeling agency, and just kind of get some of them, and then just sort of do, you know, a kind of a DNA blend there. Let's see if we can blend the whole head. Do something like that, and then do a mixture, a whole head blend, because you know, kind of a little impatient at this point. What can we pull? Now he looks kind of old and wise. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's like cartoon characters. I mean, they really should do some kind of a. I mean, I don't want to say reality pass, but more of a plausibility pass. And then I'm going to take maybe some of the face textures. And then, hey, what's up, Burke? Let's get the texture. We're gonna. Yeah, okay. Let's take the texture and just kind of muck it up a little bit. Not too dark, but at the same time. Yeah, some of these don't quite work with the proper melanin shader. This is actually not bad. Let's get some of the. Let's get more freckles. Let's get more sunspots. I want this dude to be like really, really effed up, you know? How about that? There we go. Okay, this, I mean, at least now he's slightly more varied than, you know, what it normally was. So I would say this one is probably, this should be operator 4B, and then I'll fix that with 4A. Because this needs to be, yeah, I mean, I'll go with that. Let's go. This shall be 4B. Save and save as 4B and overwrite. That way we can take 4A. I'll take 4A and then like make changes based on that. All right, we'll go with this. Yo. Up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Looks good. All right. Roll with it. We'll start in Stanton. Of course, we'll go in Area 18 because we're going to try as much as we can to get close to those. Oh, hey, and there's Ferk again, also on Twitch, besides another channel. At least, thank you, Ferk, for helping me kind of troubleshoot all the kind of the multi-stream thing. All right. Server location, we'll go with Area 18 as usual. We're going to go look for those rainy Blade Runner vibes. And, you know, yep, seems good. Okay. The problem I was having is that Streamlabs kept, like, trying to change the title of the stream back to, like, 3.23 Space Adventures. I'm like, what? Why? Why does it keep doing that? And it will not let me change the stream. So I literally tried to sign out of everything. And then, put it back in, and then just try to say use different title. I don't know what's wrong with Streamlabs. OBS, yes, is great, but it misses a lot of other things like selective recording, for example, which allows me to turn off particular visuals in my recording as opposed to what shows up on the VOD, which is kind of useful for making kind of what do you call it, clips. I feel like I should turn off the camera too. Anyway, this is a good test run. All right, here we go. This, we want to see if there's rain in Area 18. But in order to do that, let's go ahead and just like take off the usual stuff. CIG, there was some talk that, you know, possibly when 1.0 rolls out, they want to kind of have give us the choice of launching, you know, sort of like Zero to Hero, or like, you know, different types of scenarios, not just location, but your situation. So do you want to wake up as a simple farmer? Do you want to be like some dude that's sort of Luke Skywalker living in a field, tending to crops, not knowing what's going on? And then, you know, every tutorial will be based on that opening scenario. So maybe driving will be a first thing, and you're going to start off in like a car. You'll have like a Jeep or something. You won't necessarily start off with your space plane or whatever, but at least you're going to have something more akin to a starting experience. All right, let's get some clothes on now. Okay, let's go with undersuits. Yeah, let's try. We'll go with Ventures under. Yeah, we'll go with that. Let's go. Hello. Can I please get it on there? Nice, the brown look, I guess. Rust Society. So let's go. We'll go legs. Where's the legs here? There we go. And let's get the arms. But I would love to be able to have that opening sequence where I don't have anything. It literally is Zero to Hero, but in a different set of circumstances for each person. And for helmet, let's go with the Rust Society helmet. We want this to be more, you know, kind of based on that fantasy of sort of kind of rough and tumble. Let's turn off helmet. Let's go with just sidearms. We're just gonna get the oh, I don't know. Let's go with the LH86 pistol. We'll keep one of these medical devices in our bag, or in our leg slot, just over here. And for utility, we'll just keep like one med pen for right now. We'll also have one of these and a tractor beam attachment. All right. Right now, it looks like, as usual, Area 18 is always clear skies, man. Like, why? All right, we'll take off our helmet for now. So far, performance is not the greatest around Area 18. Let's get the characters. Whoa. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. We probably lost Instagram. To all our Instagram viewers, you guys are probably gone. We just had kind of the worst BSOD. The fuck? Well, at least the computer is still alive. Oh my god. What the hell was that? Holy smokes. That's not cool. In fact, like, we literally, like, are running really conservatively on this system. I'm not sure exactly what happened. Damn. Oh well. Well, we're rebooting the system, but you know what? This seems like probably not a good time to run this thing because it seems like things are broken. In fact, you know what? Now I have no mouse control because system number 1 is down. So, unfortunately, everybody, I guess we're gonna have to call this quits, and we'll talk to you guys later. Damn. What if it's the humidity? Holy crap. Who knows? Dang it.